I never really cared about where my meat came from. You know, growing up, you just kind of eat what your parents give you because you trust them. There's so much, like, space between an animal and a recipe. It's so confusing for people to think about slaughtering an animal and actually going through that process.
Our crew is very careful to keep the turkeys quiet as they're catching them and getting them ready for slaughter. We also try to kill the turkeys as gently as possible. There are 2 arteries in the neck. We just put the knife through one artery to make sure that the turkey bleeds to death. This keeps the turkey a lot more comfortable. It also makes sure that the mode of death is bleeding to death, which is the best for the quality of the meat. After the turkey's completely dead, it goes into the scalder, which is a hot water bath that loosens the feathers. And then each turkey is hand eviscerated.
There is some confusion around the whole life and death and celebration. How am I going to wrap my head around the fact that I'm going to eat one of these turkeys, I'm going to put it on my table, and it's going to be a family holiday, and we're all going to celebrate and smiling at the hand of this poor innocent animal. I'm not going to go be a part of the farm factory animal situation. I'm going to put myself in an actual cycle of life.
I think our birds are much happier. They're out on their own, grazing, eating bugs and grass and stuff, where in commercial they're locked in a shed and raised.
People have been doing this for a really long time. This is how our ancestors ate, and this is kind of the cycle of life. Everything that I do is for my children. I fill them with good food and love, and I send them back out in the world. I'm like, okay, now go out and spread good things, because you're all filled up with good things.